start off with this guy here. This is a fleece sleeping bag that I got from Amazon. It was about 12 bucks, free shipping. From Tech Sport, authentic adventure gear, fleece sleeping bag. It says 2 bags can be zipped to form 1 large bag. Machine washable, washing cool water with mild detergent. Do not use chlorine bleach, tumble dry. Size 75 by 32 inches. Comfort zone, comfort temperature rating 50 degrees. So I'm going to use this as a liner if it gets really cold. Let's see here. So the reviews on it were mixed. They were generally pretty positive. I don't remember how many stars. I want to say it was 3 or 4 stars. The main thing was that it was not just a fleece blanket, but a fleece sleeping bag. The price point was like $11.99 with free shipping, and it compacted down fairly well. Now, supposedly, if you add this to an existing sleeping system, maybe not this one, but fleece in general, depending on the weight, you can add as much as 18 degrees to whatever your sleeping bag can handle. Now, I don't know what the case is for this one specifically, but the biggest pluses was that the price point, and the fact that if I wanted to buy another one, I could zip 2 together and have a really large fleece sleeping bag. So, upon first looks, it's got a decently heavy-duty zipper. Zipper seems to work fairly well. It's got the zipper on both sides, the inside and the outside. There's no drawstring on the fleece bag at all. It is just open design. It is really light fleece. Some of the reviews, the complaints of the reviews were that it was so light that you could see through it. Well, I can definitely see light and make out shapes through it. You probably can't, but it is very light. So, but this is just an additional backup. I'll show you some more on that in a second. It comes with a bag, which is kind of an odd bag. It's got nylon, it's got mesh, and then the bottom more nylon, and then the bottom's fleece. So I don't really know the logic. This probably shows you the kind of fleece it is, and this makes it so you can actually see it. So I'll fold that guy up here in a minute. Now the other thing I got was a 0-degree sleeping bag. This thing is huge compared to my other one, probably about 3 to 4 times larger. It had really good ratings. The price point was the best part. It was like $52 with free shipping. This is a 0-degree bag from Tripthe. It's called 3.5 0 LTR. I don't know what LTR stands for liter, but it's supposed to be a 0-degree bag that only weighs 3.5 pounds. It's probably pretty close to 3.5 pounds. I'd have to put it on a scale. Comes with an information booklet. It says, Tripthe bags. Tripthe bags are designed to keep your body's core at a more comfortable temperature. Our new technology includes a 3rd layer of ultra-compact siliconized air core fill in the chest area of the bag. Keeps warm air in and locks cold air out. The heat generated by your core will circulate through your body for ultimate comfort and performance. Tripthe bags are designed to use the insulation in the most efficient manner possible by putting the insulation where your body needs it most. It's very simple technology, like your winter coat. And then it says, let's see, Tripthe 3-layer technology shields the body core. And then the inside, it's got a little guide. And it says, full-size adult mummy bag with Tripthe technology. Measurements, 86 inches by 36 inches by 24 inches. 3 layers over body core for comfort and performance. 3.5 pounds, ultra compactable siliconized air core fill. Ripstop polyester outer, heavy duty compression stuff sack, 0 degree lowest temp rating. See now, like on a lot of sleeping bags as well as this fleece guy, it says comfort zone versus, like this says 0 degree lowest temperature rating. So I don't know if the lowest temperature rating is like what you're going to tolerate before you pack up and go home, or is that the point where you freeze to death? I don't know. It's got a 5-point system on this image. Point 1 by the head, fully adjustable tapered hood. Bullet point 2, full chest baffle. Bullet point 3, zipper guard to keep zipper from catching fabric. Bullet point 4, insulated draft tube keeps cold air out. Bullet point 5, full barrel, foot, and comfort. Then on the next page, it has some explanations. I think they may have gotten a few phone calls saying that it didn't work to 0. But we'll see here. Sleeping bag temp rating adjustment variables. The sleeping bag industry does not have a standardized system of temperature ratings to be able to compare from manufacturers. CoreTech wants you to be prepared for unpredictable conditions and enjoy your outdoor experience. Please keep this in mind when planning your outdoor experience. It says add 10 degrees for each of the following variables. No tent or shelter. I'm going to be sleeping in a hammock with a homemade tarp, which I haven't quite finished yet. Sleeping on the ground with no pad. I have 2 closed cell foam pads. Windy conditions or gusty breezes. Wet clothing, damp conditions. Bags too small. Unpredictable weather. Personal factors. Sleep cold, tired, or hungry. Add 5 degrees for each of the following variables. Now it says add plus 10 and add plus 5. I don't know if that means what this sleeping bag is capable of. So if it's a 0 degree bag and I don't have a tent or shelter, that means it's a 10 degree bag. And if I'm sleeping on the ground with no pad, does that mean it's a 20 degree bag? And if it's windy, does that mean it's a 30 degree bag? And if I'm wet, does that mean it's a 40 degree bag? And if the bag's too small, that means a 50 degree bag? I'm not really sure how that works. Now anyways, it says add 5 degrees for each of the following variables. Light wind, light clothing, bag not zippered to top, hood not drawn down, bag has been stored compressed, or personal factors, always feel cold. So I don't know how these are going to play out. And it says remember to stay well fed and hydrated and be prepared for adverse conditions. So let's open her up. It does have a nice stuff sack, which none of my other bags have. You always had to roll and stuff, and I could never roll it tight enough. Let's see. Looks like it's got 2 clips and 2 straps, so it probably does compress down a little bit more. Let's see. The top pulls down. Let's see. I can already tell whoever put it in here does a better job than I do, so this could be a hassle to put back. Alright, so the bag isn't bad, just a nylon, ripstop nylon. It's not ripstop, just a heavy nylon bag that's also a compression sack. So here's the bag. The bag is, okay, it seems like the bag was folded in half and then rolled up, which I don't think I've seen it that way before. The insulation does feel really light in the feet, which okay, it was folded in half lengthwise and then folded in half the rest of the way, and then rolled up. It does seem like it has fairly thick insulation. Let's see, where's the zipper? Zipper is on the side. There's a Velcro strap. It's a fairly robust zipper. It's pretty good size. On the inside, you can see this. On the inside, it's got nylon stripping, which is loose. It's sewn to the zipper. Let's see if we can get in on this. So you can see this nylon right here. That keeps it's like a heavy nylon, like a webbing. Keeps the ripstop or whatever this is, polyester, from getting stuck in the zipper. But it doesn't have that on the outside. It just has a bit of a gap here. So we'll see how that works out as far as zipping up and zipping down. Let's see. It's got a zipper on the end as well as the regular zipper. It's got a box foot. So I could potentially use this for a hammock if I had to. Let's see. So what makes me wonder is, so this guy's your foot zipper. Am I sticking my, let's see. I'm trying to get my finger through that. So I can get my finger through there. So that is a little bit of a vent. I don't know if I believe this thing weighs 3.5 pounds. Let's see. So far, not a bad bag for the money, but I haven't tried it yet. Let's see how far this thing zips. This thing cinches down. Let's see, can you see that? Just the camera here. So this is where your head and shoulders stick out. This is a mummy bag, so. So the drawstring doesn't run all the way through. It's actually closer to like 2 drawstrings. So drawstring is sewn in somewhere over here. It's sewn in somewhere over here. I don't know if you can see that. And they both run around. So you could independently pull this one tight, cinch it up, and you could pull this one tight, cinch it up. Now there is a lot of padding in here. Keep your head warm, I'm assuming. I usually, when it's cold, I usually sleep with a hat, at least one hat on. Now that's not sealed. Let's see if I can take you in a little bit here. Oh, this is the hole that your face would essentially be in. And usually if I have a pack pillow or just a hoodie, I'll stuff whatever I have in that spot on my other sleeping bag. So all right, so that's a review for those two. I'm going to drink my Angry Orchard hard cider apple ginger. Pretty good. It's got a little bit of a bite if you like ginger. Alright. The sleeping bag, I fold it in half, folding it in half again. I'm going to see how well it packs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll keep the videos coming on my camping trip. I'm going to take you along, and I'll get a video of my wedding posted. Have a good one. Like, share, and subscribe.